Teddy Eberhardt.
Teddy Eberhardt. Alright. I don't know if that's gonna be useful or not, but you know what? I have that just in case.
The Little Book of Samplers.
Let's see. Spot sampler. Oh, that's gonna be useful. Especially because there's one right there. But first...
Looks like Camille was
Oh,
teaching herself how to play the piano.
That's cool.
Thomasina O'Neill.
I bet that's it all. I bet that's it all. Because, when I originally played this game, the doll puzzle was what I got stuck on. Big surprise, right?
It's locked.
Looks like I'll need a key for that. Oh, thank you for following, Amelia Rose. Much appreciated.
Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
Okay. Alright. Trusty Dust, I almost said Trusty Dusty. That doesn't mean anything. Paper and pen. Let's see. So, owl. Cherries. Pen. Awful. Ursula's just like. Meh, 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 meh. I don't see anything else but the owl and the cherries, though. Let's see. Okay, owl's wisdom. Cherries. Departed. Alright, I'm going to be taking a picture of this, because I feel like it may come in handy later. Yeah.
I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts. Looks like I need a special tool.
Okay. Lots of things that are, new and different. Nothing I can do for the most part here.
Hey, Nancy, right?
Oh, hi there.
That's right, Nancy Drew.
Amateur detective, huh? Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
I don't know. Do you like what you do?
I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Tell me about them.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
Oh.
I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong.
God.
You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear him down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers. All have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
You seem like you're trying to convince not just me, but yourself.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure. In fact, here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
Well, she could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the train. She could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
So, you're gathering facts?
Of course. It may not look it because that's my style. I'm a low-key kind of guy. But hey, don't worry. I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
What about John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
Uh-huh.
You've been a big help.
Such a help.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Thanks.
Wonder what Jake used this for.
Looks like something's missing there. 3 and 7. Interesting.
Finish that. Finish that. Finish that. Check.
Alright. So I think that's all I got for right now done. Whoa, wait a second.
Another gemstone.
Interesting.
Looks like an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
Well. AG. I know it's on here. There it is. Silver. Alright. So 47. I'm just gonna take a picture of that so that I may remember. Okay. Oh, no. I don't have enough things for this. Nope. Alright. Gemstones and how to identify them. So, amethyst. And citrine so far. What I can tell.
Camille with Hager Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard.
Alright. Picture of that. Hopefully that'll help me with the doll puzzle later, because, I'm bad at it.
JH. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia. Another gemstone.
So that's a tiger's eye, I think. What's that?
Eliza Sandberger.
Just a lot of mentions of dolls so far. Let's see, is this where I've been? It is. Okay.
An old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall. Those symbols look like the ones I saw in that sampler.
Oh. Okay. So 3. No. Oh, I bet this is how we open some things. Okay. Oh! I think I unintentionally solved that. I did! I didn't even... Oh, whoops. Anyhow, I did it! Okay. That's handy. He'll burst into tears at the side of the crack that which now traverses naughty Tina's face. So somebody really liked dolls. That fell at all. He'll tell us naughty Tina fractured its tiny skull. That's a... Okay. Okay, nothing more than that drawer. About this one.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon... Those are all gemstones, I think.
Yeah, actually. Just gonna take a picture of all of that, actually. Man, later on when I clean the, pictures thing on my phone, I'm gonna be like, what is all this?
Silver. What do all those colors have to do with silver?
Well, I know where that is. So, orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. Actually, so I don't have to hunt through my phone, I'm gonna actually physically write that down. Silver. Orange. Blue. Green. Red. Purple. Yellow. Alright. Nothing else? What about in the topmost drawer? Oh, I got another one. Okay, so we're missing that.
I need a spyglass. I need a lamp.
Spyglass and a lamp.
According to that diagram I found, those 6 gemstones are supposed to go in these 6 holders, but I have no idea which one goes where.
Alright, well, we'll figure it out.
Wonder what's supposed to go here.
This is all very odd.
Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
C-A-M-I-L-L-E? Nope. Alright. Oh, it's one of these. At least these I can usually brute force it. Okay. Progress! I'm making progress.
Lori?
Oh my gosh! I never thought you'd be the one to find me. No offense. Nadine?
Not quite.
Nancy. Nancy Drew.
Well, as you can see, I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
I think you were going to explain
Yeah.
why you kidnapped yourself.
Why?
Oh, right. Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except, I also found this. It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Yeah.
Because you found me. See, in that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off, trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues, that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
I mean, fair. That's fair.
What about the other people you invited on this trip?
If you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
How come you didn't try to find the mine yourself?
Yeah.
Maybe I did. Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
Okay, yeah,
How
fair.
well do you know your guests?
If you like parties
I don't
that
know
much.
you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy. Frank and Joe Hardy.
Whatever. I didn't know John Gray before this either, but I love his show. And I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train. And now that someone has finally found me, I can finally go meet him for real.
What about Tino Balducci?
I met Tino right after he got famous for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer. I mean, what an awesome detective. And those piercing eyes of his, you just know his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
So you got the hots for him. Fantastic.
How well do you know Charlena Purcell?
I just know her from her books, which are so good. In fact, I just started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really like to do is write romance novels. Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it. In fact, a while back, I sent Charlena some ideas, you know, just to see what she thought.
And?
She hated them.
Fair. Okay.
Bye.
You go, girl.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I just want to take a minute to ask that if you haven't already, please take a second to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And if you're looking to show even more support, there's a link to my Patreon in the description below this video. You can see everything you get right here on the screen, and I'm always looking for more perk ideas from you guys, so let me know what you'd be into. I think that's about it. Bye guys!